Chief Electoral Officer PK Singh announces re-polling for 19 polling stations of 17 Lok Sabha Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency on April 18. Naga People's Coordination Committee condemns announcement of repolls only in Naga inhabited areas, warned of business shutdown and intense agitation. And returning officer of one Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency served show cause notice to Chief Minister N. Biren for alleged breaching of Model Code of Conduct. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Jay Xiao now with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Electoral Officer PK Singh announced that re-polling will be held for 19 polling stations of 17 Lok Sabha Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency on April 18. He announced the same in press meet held at Chief Electoral Office in Lamphel today. Speaking to media, PK Singh stated that re-poll will be held in polling stations where complaints of election rigging were raised. He said after scrutiny by concerned authorities, re-poll has been granted at one polling station of Chandel District, 4 polling stations in Ukhrul District, 11 polling stations in Senapati District, and 3 polling stations in Churachandpur District. PK Singh also stated that arrangements are all set to conduct Lok Sabha Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency election on April 18. He also disclosed that Yai School and Bishnupur constituencies will be manned by all-women polling personnel, while Lamlong polling stations will be manned by disabled persons.
Returning officers as well as our office will be informing all the political parties, all the candidates. The returning officers and the DEOs will also be informing all the polling area to inform the electors that the poll is being taken again, fresh poll is being taken in these 19 polling stations. And there were also certain cases where the polling personnel forgot to clear the mock poll data in the machine. So we had mentioned those cases also to the Commission, and the commissioners approved that in all those polling stations where the polling party forgot to clear the mock poll data, the counting will be done through counting of VVPAT slips. So that puts to rest all speculation whether they'll be repolled or not. They will not be repolled only because of the reason that the mock poll data is not cleared. We will do the count as per the VVPAT slip count.
Naga People's Coordination Committee has warned of various agitations, including business shutdown at Naga inhabited areas against announcement of repoll by Election Commission only in Naga inhabited areas and approval of counting of votes for 3 assembly constituencies whose EVM machines were kept in illegal open strong room at Churachandpur DC complex. Speaking to media in this regard at Manipur Press Club today, convener of Naga People's Coordination Committee, Ashin Pao Ganmai, said that EVM machines of 59 Saikot, 60 Singhat and 58 Churachandpur of the outer election held on April 11 were kept at the strong room of Churachandpur DC complex. He claimed that observer and DC Churachandpur opened the strong room illegally without prior information in violation of guidelines of the Election Commission on April 12. He condemned that no action is taken despite complaining on the same to the relevant authority. Naga People's Coordination Committee announced business shutdown at Naga inhabited areas from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on April 17 and April 18, along with poster campaign against the Act of Election Commission from 6 a.m. onwards. He warned of intense agitations if the Election Commission acts against their interests.
Underground dadi haijillaga capture tore Naga ge underground sing na haina oi thok tabudu tawsilaga asom dadi cookie militant ga authorities concern ga EVM strong room da laibdo makoi kusi rasi to asom dadi temper tawi ge thabak sit sa thare. Who is responsible? NACN bu makoi na blame pi Naga area na nam na ngasi repoll ge thokli bese makoi di DC ge report makai SP ge report makai election commission da ikoi hange aduga Assam Rifles deploy tawe hai makoi na su NACN I'm na forced over laite hai na report pirai hai adu of the kari gino capture to riba area dadi polling amatasu repolling ge thoktaba aduga people gi democratic gi exercise asigumba biggest democracy of the world ni India se democratic process da changliba mage secret ballot do authorities concern protection pibagi muhuta violate to hrene.
Returning officer of one Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency served show cause notice to Chief Minister Nongtong Bambirin for breaching elections model code of conduct. The notice was served following a complaint by INC Inner Lok Sabha candidate O Nabakeshwar to the returning officer on April 10, charging the Chief Minister of violating election code of conduct by leveling unfounded agitation allegations against him during a political conference of BJP held at Yumnam Kuno of Kundrapum constituency on March 29. The RO served the show cause notice following surveillance of video footage of the public conference by District Election Officer Imphal East through Chief Minister's Secretary to clarify on how the contents expressed by the Chief Minister do not violate election code of conduct. Imphal West Commando Team conducted cordon and search operations from Hindu Hotel in Nagampal Road till Kuyatong Crossing today as part of the security measures in relation to 17 Lok Sabha polls. The team, under the supervision of Additional SP Operation Imphal West Police, Aribam Ganashyam, carried out the search drive from 7:50 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. and verified altogether 414 individuals. 22 individuals who failed to produce any identification documents were handed over to City Police Station for further verification. The team further conducted search operation at Pauna Bazaar areas from Ibohol Cycle Store to International Market at GG Shopping from 5 to 5:40 this evening. 235 individuals were verified during the drive, out of which 2 individuals without proper identification proofs were picked up and handed over to City Police Station for further verification. Shahidya Thaupanglub, in a press release, announced that this year's Haishnam Basantakumar Award for Outstanding Contributions in Book and Literature will be awarded to Nongmai Them Tombi on World Book Day on April 23rd. The award carries a cash prize of Rs 10,000 along with a citation and a soul. Administrator of Manipur University Journal Singh released 2 books written by professors of Manipur University at VC Committee Room today. The 2 books are Recreation in Physical Education and Sports Science, written by Assistant Professor of the Department of Physical Education and Sports Science, Dr. Laishram Santos, and Sociological and Philosophical Process of Education in India, written by Assistant Professor of the Department of Education, Dr. Kaisham Sitalji.
Physical Education and Sports Science.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on devotees praying at Kangla Shrine for the welfare of Manipur. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. Langdong Langdai Sintapung held a traditional ritual ceremony and prayed for peace and welfare of Manipur at Kangla Shrine today. Devotees from across the state attended the ceremony.
Migi misat lon lai maru horok pham mafam asida laye nucleus of the art in asu hainari bani ko aduna lai maru ahak pa singse hujiti saphong ihun tamla abanina asigi thausi pangdragadi mapari mamom yek taret salai mapan ko yek salai taret asumna lairiba mafam habidi mapari mamom sing amadi ahak pa laigi khubum sing kaya bune hana namduna leramba se mathang mathang phonglakpategi hariba masat onse thau pangku matamda tamna tamna ikhoigi a mamang malam chatki ipa ipugi wari wakhong kaya bo amuk nongna thigatna bagi lai milon pidana matik mei pidana thau panga kanda malam chatto oikiba aigi ipa ipugi igi iri thiraga aigi laning lai son mathanda hanjakna bagi aduguma posu laina sinbada mateng pangi hena thamjage oikiba lining lai sondi laktabi adadana laigi adugumba nongdamba mapuna tamkiba amugi machat lona lakibani tawadabu handaki chak marol amma laigi chak marol amma lai isidi langol langdai chaknina aigi ipa ipu ki nat ki liglamda hanjalon machat ki liglamni hena thamjage.
Dr. Larung Angshim Dang Shawa Maring, who secured 517 rank in Civil Services Examination 2018, conducted by Union Public Service Commission (UPSC), was accorded a warm welcome at Kangoi Kulen Primary School ground today. It may be mentioned that Dr. Larung is the first person to clear IAS examination from the Maring community. Caesar Hospitals and Private Limited, in a press release, informed that the hospital has saved a woman who was suffering from excessive bleeding inside her abdomen following a cesarean section in another hospital. Consultant Neuro, Body and Vascular Interventional Radiologist of Caesar Hospital, Dr. Thangjam Gautam, performed a decisive emergency treatment method for fatal bleeding during or after childbirth for the first time in Manipur, called Pinhole Interventional Radiological IR, uterine bleeding embolization or uterine artery embolization treatment, and saved the woman who was brought at the emergency and trauma unit of Caesar Hospital. Workers and helpers of Lukram Lairog Angalwadi Center Part 3 accorded a warm welcome to newly posted CDPO of Lamsang ICDP project K. Diwananda at Lukram Lairog Youth Club today. Pradhan of Lamjau Tongba Gram Panchayat, Langbam Ongbi Susila Grest event, where community based events were performed. Governor Dr. Najma Haptullah extended heartiest greeting to everyone, especially the Jain community, for the state on the auspicious occasion of Mahavir Jayanti, which falls on April 17. In her message, the governor said Lord Mahavir, as portal of peace and non-violence, showed humanity the path to salvation through love, compassion, mercy, and abdication of material elements, stating that his teachings are based on the principle of life and let live. Dr. Najma Haptullah urged all to follow the spiritual and ethical path propounded by Lord Mahavir. Chief Minister Nongthong Mambirin greeted the people of the state, especially Jain community, of the auspicious occasion of Mahavir Jayanti, the birth anniversary of Lord Mahavir. In his message, the Chief Minister recalled the 5 teachings of Lord Mahavir, namely non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, chastity, and non-attachment. He further urged people to imbibe Lord Mahavir's teachings for promotion, peace, and enduring happiness of humanity. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Electoral Officer P.K. Singh announces repolling for 19 polling stations of 17 Lok Sabha Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency on April 18. Naga People's Coordination Committee condemns announcement of repoll only in Naga inhabited areas, warns of business shutdown and intense agitation. And returning officer of one Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency served show cause notice to Chief Minister N. Biren for alleged breaching of Model Code of Conduct.